Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andy and today we're going to be having a look at the Esprit. I've had it now for about 8 or 9 months. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I've found out about it, what plans we've got for the future, and those sorts of things. So so when I bought this car, as you've probably seen from previous videos, I bought it sight unseen from Anglia Car Auctions, August-September time 2024. It had no history with it at all. The only thing that I knew about it was that it had been to Southwest Lotus Centre and had about £11,000 spent on it to recommission it. Prior to that, it had been out of use for probably 6 years, something like that. So it'd been off the road a long time, but it had a lot of money spent on it. So having had it for 8 months or so, I think I found out it is in good mechanical order. I was a bit concerned about it to start with. So I took it down to Jeff at Esprit Engineering. He had it for a few days and just did a minor service on it. I think he replaced the alternator, but and a oil and filter service. But apart from that, it was fine. So I just really wanted him to do that just to make sure that I wasn't driving around in something that was going to fall apart. So the fact that this car's got no history made me want to have a look and see what I could find out about the car from its past. It's 40 years old now and I must be able to find some previous owners. Now I have managed to find one previous owner from a few years ago. He had it about 10 years ago and had it for about 3 years and loved the car. But apart from that, I've found out nothing. So what I've done is I got a certificate of provenance from Lotus. So from that certificate of provenance that I got from Lotus, we can tell that it was manufactured or went into manufacturing on the 21st of August 1985. We can also tell that the options that it had on it were full leather trim, the glass sunroof and a Cambridge radio, no less. So Andy Graham also sent me a letter saying that he thinks that this might be one of one. We're not quite sure because on the order it was stated everything that is usually black interior should be red. So I've shown you that before, that the dashboard and the carpets and everything are red, whereas usually they're black on a red car. So he's not quite sure, but he thinks it's probably one of one. So the other thing that I did to try and give it some provenance was I actually bought it some original dealer number plates. So they're not going on the car just yet, but they're from Man Edgerton in Mayfair with the right telephone number and the right logo on it. So they'll be going on the car soon. I don't want to say too much, but we've got a few things planned for this year and one of them needs a GB plate. We're going to be taking it on a road trip, or a couple of road trips actually. So I'm going to leave the current number plates on there at the moment because they've got the UK or the GB on the number plates. The other thing that I was desperate to do is to find a service book, an owner's manual, and I've managed to find this one. You can find lots of them on eBay, but they're usually federal US spec ones, or for the normally aspirated, or even for the HC version. And I managed to find this on the internet, which is a brand new unused service owner's manual from 1985, which is absolutely brilliant. So it's especially for the Turbo Esprit. It fits this car perfectly. It's completely blank in as much as none of the service things are written in. So I'm going to be filling that out, so it's got that as well. So one of the other things that I wanted to sort of garner your opinion on is the bodywork on this car. From where you're stood, it looks really, really nice. But when you get up close, you'll see that there's lots and lots of micro blisters all over it where it's been stored badly. I think probably when it was in storage and off the road for 6 or 7 years. It's got quite a bit of lack appeal as well. I'm having a few bits and pieces done to the car, but I'm not quite sure what to do about the paintwork. In reality, to have one of these sprayed properly, you're talking 15 to 20 grand, which is is roughly what I paid for the car. And I'm sort of thinking, if I'm going to keep the car, is it worth that investment? If I'm going to keep it only for 2 or 3 years and get some use out of the car and then move it on, I'm nowhere near going to get my money back. But when it's such a mechanically good car, I'm tempted to start saving now and get it sprayed in a year or so's time. I'm not sure. What do you think? Put something in the link below, or in the notes below. I really like this car. I love driving it, and I'm sort of thinking that I'm probably going to end up keeping it rather than moving it on in a couple of years' time. It's just racking my brains trying to justify spending another 15-20 grand on getting it done properly, because if it needs to be done, it needs to be done properly. And this is what I mean by the lack of peel and the micro blisters all over it. I don't know whether you can see that. See, when you get close, you can see them all over the bonnet there. And you come up here, you can see them all along there and along the top. And I'm convinced that this has been caused by it being under a cover in a warehouse when it was off the road. Which is a real shame, really, because it looks like up until that point it was a really well looked after and cared for car. So let me know what you think. Put a comment in the comments below and let me know what you think about having this thing resprayed. So there's a couple of things I want to do just to tidy the car up. You know, the car does look half decent from 6 foot away, but when you get up close, one of the things is the headlining. So there isn't much of it because you've obviously got the sunroof in there, but the sun visors do, you know, they're falling apart and all of the padding's coming out of them. So at some point I'm going to get someone to do those for me. I'll probably take it out and then get someone to put those in and replace it. I think that will just tidy the inside up a bit. So the other thing I want to have done on this before the summer is really I want to have something done with the wheels. Now they're not really bad or anything, but they're just tired. So I want them done as they were originally, so they're going to have the gold centres in them, and then they're going to be polished around the outside. So like you say, they're not bad. I don't think there's any damage. They all hold air and everything, but I just want to I just think it will make the car look so much nicer. So yeah, I think that will be good. So that's about it for this video. As I said earlier on, we've got lots and lots of things planned for this year. As you may well know, it's the 50th anniversary of the Esprit this year. So there's going to be lots and lots of events to go to. I don't want to say too much more than that, but one of them's over near Hethel, near the factory. We're also going to be taking this for a couple of road trips, both abroad and in the UK, but two foreign road trips. So like and subscribe, and so you don't miss any of the content when we take this abroad, because this is going to be really good fun year this year.